gives me an endless amount of joy to say these words to you. Pittsburgh, welcome to the Eras Tour!
She has shattered music records thanks to her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. And this morning, right here on GMA, we can exclusively reveal what's next for the Grammy-winning superstar.
Does anyone here know the lyrics to this bridge?
This morning on Good Morning America, the global superstar made a jaw-dropping announcement that has the entire internet in a frenzy. After breaking every record imaginable, from concert attendance to box office streams, Taylor Swift is officially bringing the Eras Tour to a cinematic and emotional close, with not one but two major releases hitting Disney Plus this December. She's calling it the end of an era. That's right, and we're getting a 6-part documentary series titled Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, The End of an Era, and a concert film called The Eras Tour, The Final Show, capturing her legendary Vancouver finale, the grand closing of the most successful tour in music history. Taylor's appearance on Good Morning America was pure magic. Calm, glowing, and filled with emotion, she told fans that this project is her love letter to everyone who made the Eras Tour possible, from her crew to her dancers, and especially the Swifties. She said she wanted to give us a way to relive every emotion, every cheer, every tear, one last time. And let's be honest, that's exactly what she's doing. The concert film, The Final Show, will feature the Vancouver performance, the same one that included live renditions of songs from the Tortured Poets department, an era that's still so fresh it feels like she wrote it last week. Fans have only seen snippets of it online, but now we'll finally get to experience it the way Taylor intended, in full cinematic glory. Meanwhile, the End of an Era docuseries promises something deeper. It's not just about the music, it's about the journey. The people, the sleepless nights, the creative chaos, and the sense of family that came with putting together one of the biggest tours of all time. Taylor said it herself. This tour wasn't just about performing songs. It was about connecting every version of myself and every version of you, the fans, into one story. That quote alone hit millions of fans right in the heart. Think about it. From Fearless to Midnights, the Eras Tour wasn't just a concert. It was Taylor's life story told in color, sound, and emotion. It was nostalgia, growth, heartbreak, and triumph, all wrapped into one. And now she's closing that story with gratitude. After 150 shows across 6 continents with billions of dollars in revenue and millions of fans touched, Taylor is saying goodbye to this chapter in the most Taylor way possible, with art. Both The End of an Era and The Final Show will premiere exclusively on Disney Plus on December 12th, 2025. Mark that date down because that's the day Swifties around the world are going to be crying, cheering, and probably watching it over and over again. The docuseries is expected to dive behind the curtain, showing us what it really took to bring the tour to life. We'll see her workshopping set lists, choreographing dances, designing costumes, and of course, the candid, unfiltered moments that make her human. There are even whispers that we'll see special appearances from Travis Kelce, Sabrina Carpenter, and a few surprise celebrity guests who joined her backstage throughout the tour. But at its heart, it's a story about Taylor. About how a girl who started writing songs in her bedroom built one of the most powerful empires in music and never stopped being grateful for the people who listened. Social media is already exploding with reactions. Within minutes of the announcement, hashtags like #EndOfAnEra and #TaylorOnGMA were trending worldwide. Fans are calling it the closure we didn't know we needed, while others are convinced this is a symbolic farewell to one creative era and the birth of a new one. Because let's be real, Taylor never ends something without a reason. Every ending, every clue, every Easter egg always leads somewhere new. And if history is any indication, she's already 3 steps ahead. But for now, it's about reflection, about celebrating the journey that brought her and all of us here. The Eras Tour wasn't just a concert tour, it was an emotional timeline of her entire career. It brought together generations of fans, from those who grew up with Love Story to new fans who found her through Midnights and Tortured Poets Department. It became a movement. Cities she visited saw economic boosts, fans traded friendship bracelets by the thousands, and for one night at a time, stadiums became the happiest places on earth. Now, with the end of an era, we get to relive that feeling forever. It's going to be emotional, it's going to be nostalgic, it's going to remind us why Taylor Swift isn't just an artist, she's a cultural force, a storyteller, and a mirror to the moments that define our lives. And that's exactly what makes this announcement so powerful. Taylor is saying goodbye to a chapter that defined a generation, but she's doing it with grace, gratitude, and the kind of creativity only she can deliver. One fan on X wrote, "Taylor doesn't close doors, she writes beautiful endings." And that's exactly what this is, a beautiful ending. In many ways, the end of an era isn't just about Taylor's journey, it's about ours. We've grown up with her music, we've danced, cried, healed, and celebrated to her words. And now she's giving us a final encore, a moment to look back before we move forward. As the music fades and the lights dim, Taylor's message is clear. This may be the end of an era, but it's not the end of the story. So get ready, Swifties. December 12th, 2025, Disney+, the end of an era and the final show. It's time to relive the magic one last time. Because as Taylor herself once said, every era of my life is a story, and every story deserves a beautiful ending. And this might just be her most beautiful ending yet.